Isn't it time you went somewhere different, somewhere exciting, somewhere where all the campsites and roads aren't paved? That's where the 2026 Omni Trail X32 comes in. This is a Ford F550 4x4. So that means you can go places other RVs can't. What do you say we head inside and show you just how much living space you have in this X32? One of the, I'll call it big features of the Omni X32 that I think you will really appreciate, especially if you travel with family, friends, little ones, or you, even yourself, want to just grab a nice, comfortable mid-afternoon nap, this over cab bunk. Now we intentionally build this giant over the cab structure to give you plenty of space, plenty of headroom, 800-pound capacity up here. This ladder stores in the closet. We will show you where that stores when we get back there, but climb up the ladder. I'm sitting up here. I can sit up here just like this. I could be one of those cool kids. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? If that's how kids talk these days, I have no idea. I do. I have teenagers and I don't understand half what they're saying, but they would say, Dad, I want the over-the-cab bunk. Whenever we travel, my girls fight for this, but the headroom up here, you can sit up here. There's a privacy shade. You have that beautiful powered sky shade. What I love about these lights is you can control them all right from here. So there's a switch that will turn all four of them on or off. I will lay down and show you just how much room I have up here. If you were real friendly with someone, you had a couple of little ones, you could probably fit them up here just fine. USB charging right here, A and C. You have cup holders, place to store some goodies, some stuffies, whatever it is you need. Nice vent fan right here as well. So a great over-the-cab bunk. A lot of people actually like to use this as storage. If you don't need the sleeping, it's big enough, you could completely use it for storage. I'm gonna tell you what, well, I'm up here. Before I get too far back into this X32, I wanna talk about the drive. This is a Ford F550 chassis, and because it is a Super C, you have the front doors, you get in like you would an ordinary truck. A lot of people say, how easy is it to access the driving area from the living area? Well, it's just that easy. Let's fire up that 6.7 Power Stroke Turbo V8. You have a turbo gauge right there. I'm gonna give you just a real quick spin of the dash, and then we will show you the rest of the floor plan here. You have your remote mirrors over here, all kinds of buttons and controls for your lights, power pedals, so you can adjust the brake and the accelerator pedal. Make that work for your comfort, power seats. So how do you want to sit? Dial it in, kick back, and enjoy the ride. Right down here, you have an emergency start button. So in the event your chassis battery would die, you can use the power from your two 6-volt house batteries to jumpstart your chassis battery. We'll show you where those are, and there is room to add an additional 2 house batteries if you would like. Steering wheel controls. If you've ever been in a Ford truck, this looks exactly like all of them. You have your cruise control, you have your audio, your Bluetooth, your gauges, your menu. You can go through everything, speedometer, trip meters, maintenance reminders. There's a trailer brake controller on here as well. You can take right from here and then really dial in what it is you are towing. True 10,000-pound hitch on this X32, and it is a 4x4. 2 high, which is what we are in right now because it's everyday driving. There's 4 high and there's 4 low. There are locking hubs. When we take the exterior tour, I'll show you where those are. You have your sync system. This is great. Touchscreen, your radio. You have Apple CarPlay. You have Android Auto, a number of mobile apps. You can dial in the settings however you want. You have your exhaust brake right there. HVAC controls. I like that you still have all of the hard buttons for your radio and your HVAC. USB-A, USB-C, 12 volt, inverted plug, storage, cup holders, and my favorite storage compartment of all, boop, that one. I just dig that. I think that's pretty cool. You have some storage right up here as well, and this mirror is always on. I think this is a great feature. The benefits of having this, one, yes, it's always on so you can see what's behind you. And then you have volume back here as well. So when you are pulling into, maybe you're pulling into this garage right back there for some maintenance, or maybe this is where you're gonna store it for the winter, you can have a spotter back there as you're backing in with the volume on to help guide you in. Great safety feature. You have some lights, place for your sunglasses. 6 auxiliary switches. Now 4 of these are 25 amp, they are ignition controlled, and then 2 of them are 40 amp, and you can set those up so those are hot and always on. So if you want to add some extra lights, just because you can, you're going to take and get those all wired in. You have your glove box. Really just a nice, easy driving machine, 10-speed transmission. It's perfect. I love driving these. I think you will enjoy it as well. Super capable vehicle, and again, it's 4x4. It's not a dedicated off-road vehicle, but it will get you to some gnarly destinations, and then you get to choose your favorite place to sit. I am always going with these theater seats. They are heated. They are massaging. Oh, they are crazy comfortable. So you can just take, you can put your feet up. And what's really nice is these are connected to the 1800 watt inverter. So if you are not driving, if you are not the passenger, but you are this passenger, oh, how cool is that, right? These things can just keep you comfortable and cozy and work out that lower back on the drive. These also happen to be right across from your smart TV. So if you like to stream shows or sports, whatever it may be, you can do that because your X32 is equipped with a WineGuard 5G hotspot. So you can turn this into a mobile hotspot, and then TV, phones, tablets, work, whatever it is you need to do. If you need more seating, if you need more seatbelts, then you will want to option in the sofa. That's going to have 3 seatbelts in it and give you an additional sleeping space. Right over here into our dream dinette. Yep, this is going to make into another place to sleep. All you have to do is pull this handle, and then you push this down and you move your cushions, and that makes into a bed. Cup holders here for the ride. Charging devices. That's important these days. You can do that wirelessly, or you can also plug in the cords for your phone. Hunting style windows. While I'm sitting here, let's get a breeze. You can open those with the turn of the knob. What's really beneficial about the awning style windows is when they open like this, in the event it's raining, the rain will hit the window and then drop away from your X32, and you're still going to get that nice cross breeze. Again, they let in a lot of natural light, and if the light gets a little too harsh, sunshades. This really takes and blocks out a lot of that harsh light. And then at night, or if you're going away for the day, you want to keep the inside of your Omni cool as you're running your ACs. 2 ACs on here. Your front air conditioner is going to be 15,000 BTUs, and the one in the bedroom, 13,500. So you're going to have these nice roller blinds on the window here, the window here, the window in your kitchen, the window behind the theater seat. So lots of privacy and lots of comfort. And then away you go. Storage, let's talk about it. Well, we are in here. We have storage above the kitchen. We have storage above the theater seats. Check it out. Look at all this room. And I know you're saying, those are beautiful cabinets, Steve. What's that called? Well, you can get a couple of wonderful decors. This is Morning Breeze with our Brighton collection. So a great 2-tone look here. And as we work our way back, in the doorway here are our one-touch levelers. They are hydraulic leveling jacks. You're going to want to set those up as you set up to camp. And you're going to take off your coat and you're going to hang it in this closet. This is an awesome place to just grab and go items. A little more storage right up top there. And then as we head over to the kitchen, you have space here for whatever it is you need. Nice large double bowl sink, pull down sprayer, pop-up outlet, and while I'm looking at it, and I don't want to forget it, because I mentioned traveling with little ones right here. Little ones. Safety seat tether right there, so you can really get everybody out, no matter the age. Storage down here with a wastebasket. Pull out drawers. This is pretty cool. Sink cover, just like that. So now you can dry, soft close. Now you can dry and put away. As for cooking, your microwave right here. 3-burner gas cooktop, and oven lovers, we did this for you. Check it out. You have an oven in your Omni X32. Right across here, Rapid Camp Plus. This is how you're going to take and control and monitor just about every aspect of your X32. Control the lights, electric. Yep, you're going to set the auto gen start from here. 6,000 watt diesel generator. You can monitor that solar as well. 500 watts comes standard. Turn on your ACs, your vent fans, put out your slides, your awnings, check your tank levels from here or straight from your mobile app. This is the power for your 1800 watt inverter, and this is our bathroom. Nice bathroom in here, huge shower. Standing in here, skylight, glass door, plenty of room to move around. Into our bathroom, toilet. Has a macerator on it, so you are ready to go there. Plenty of storage here. Tankless hot water. The Suburban tankless hot water is a great system to have. Again, if you are out with little ones, the kids, the grandkids, whoever it may be, safety features are built in here, so there is scald protection. And if it senses any other faults, it's going to take and turn off the propane. Storage here, ton of storage up above, a vent fan, towel hooks, really anything you could ask for in a bathroom. As we head back, right over here, our massive residential refrigerator. And then over here, a pantry. So really a lot of room in here to store all of your goodies. And right back into the bedroom, well, yes, you're going to have a lot more storage, be it behind the TV, the dresser top, the 6 drawers here, the 4 drawers here, the massive closet, a lot of storage here. And check that out, queen bed, comfortable queen bed. Lay down, get some rest. Pop-up outlets in the nightstand, wireless charging, USB. Little storage right down there. Great bedroom back here, really just a great way to travel. And if you think you are enjoying the inside, you are going to enjoy just setting up and hanging out and relaxing outside your Omni X32. So on a day like today, the first thing I would do when I set up camp is get that awning out. Holy smokes, that sun is something today, right in the old peepers. It's blinding. Touch of the button on Rapid Camp, be it the main screen or the mobile app, you can cast a nice cover over your campsite. Take the glare out of your eyes, even take the glare off of the smart TV. All your apps are built right in, and if you've connected to the Winegard 5G hotspot, now you can turn your X32 into a drive-in, or if music's more your thing, you have a built-in soundbar. So have it your way in an X32. Need a place to sit, right? Where are you gonna store your favorite camping chairs? How about one of these very large storage bays? Look at this. You have a lot of room in here, a little bit of pass-through. These are a nice, durable rotocast material, so it's not gonna mold, not gonna mildew, not gonna get the old bay stink. You have a light in here, even a drain plug, and that's what's fantastic about this rotocast is you can take through all your wet, dirty, nasty gear in here, and then just hose it out, and next time you go, you are set with nice, clean, good smelling bays. Now I know you're looking at this thinking, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful paint job. Well, this is optional full body paint. This is called Santa Ana Winds. It looks wonderful, doesn't it? Frameless windows in here. It's a really, really nice look on your X32. Right down here, I mentioned inside the batteries. Well, if you'd like to add 2 more batteries, you can do that. Again, 500 watts of solar. GFCI plug right here. You're going to need that 6,000 watt diesel generator fired up, or it'll be plugged into your 50 amp shore power cord. We will show you where that is. Fill up your fresh water tank right here. And then in this large pass-through, I have a lot of ideas for you. Wish this was mine, because then I could use all these ideas, but I'm going to give them to you for free because that's just the type of guy I am. Another large rotocast bay. This is going to be the drain for your fresh water tank, so real easy to empty out at the end of your trip. More pass-through, nice durable rotocast, and in here, I'm saying bring along the griddle or the grill. That's what you need with you. And then you just take and you connect it right here to your exterior propane connection. Look at that. Now you not only have the drive-in theater, you're not paying $40 drive-in prices for 2 hot dogs, 2 popcorns, and a soda that's this big, and maybe if you have a coupon, a dessert. No, you did it yourself in the X32. Make sure that propane is on though, right there for your exterior propane connection. You're also going to need it for your heat and for your hot water. And as you're looking at the slide wall here, this is the bed. Up top, that is not an extension of the awning. That is actually a slide topper. So as you put the wall out, the slide topper will roll out with it, and that is going to protect the top of your slide from any sky garbage, depending on where you are. So it's not going to gum up the works when it goes in, leaves, sticks, feathers, whatever it may be. Going to keep that nice and clear. Going to head around back for you real quick. Nice steel bumper on your X32. Again, a true 10,000-pound hitch. You have your 7-pin connector, you have your 4-pin connector. It says Omni Trail, so you know it's pretty cool. And it's really easy to set up. We're gonna start with our 50-amp shore power plug. And there it is, right there, your 50-amp shore power cord, detachable cord. You can store that wherever you want right now. I have it in this bay. Again, a nice large storage bay where you can store just about anything you want. And what's really nice about this X32 is just the way it is laid out, where you have all your connections right here. So if you want to store your shore power cord right in there, you can do that. And then maybe it's a bin full of all of your sewer stuff. You can put that, maybe that goes in here. Again, a nice rotocast bay, and that's, again, another benefit of having all of these rotocast bays is you store your sewer stuff in a bin, and in the event something happens, like the bumper sticker says, and it will, you can just hose that out. Right here, city water connection. How about we get into that wet bay right here? Everything you need. Gray handle, black handle, exterior shower with hot and cold, even enough room right there if you'd like to store a tote with your sewer hose and the hose you flush your tank with. You can do that, put that right in here, and then when you're done, you just shut it up and lock her up. Nice, big, beautiful sidewall. I want to talk just a second about the way that this Omni Trail is constructed. This sidewall comes out of the same piece of fiberglass is back here. So this whole side, and even on the other side, same piece. So it's going to be a nice square fit as the team at Thor Motor Coach builds these sidewalls. And when they're built, they are vacuum bonded, they are laminated, there is black foam insulation, aluminum, cage construction. So just a nice durable build. And you need a nice solid foundation to build that house on, right? You got it. When we get this F550 in from Ford, it's really from, right about here, and then on the way back, it's just straight rails, and then it is outfitted like you wouldn't believe with steel beams from side to side, all the way up for a nice, true level foundation, and that's what you want in a house, and you have it on your X32. Right here, that is your 6,000 watt diesel generator. 2 more bays I want to open for you right now because they are tied together. This little compartment and this little compartment. So you have dual fuel fills on your X32. As we head up front, these are the side view cameras. You have a courtesy light right here. That'll go on when you open the door. 4x4 logo to remind everyone you can go places they can. And I wanted to show you real quick down here, we talked about the 4-wheel drive system. These are your locking hubs. Ford recommends you keep those in auto, one obviously on each side. This is the F550 XLT package. You have remote start on here to fire up that 6.7 liter Power Stroke turbo diesel. Then up front, I like the way this looks. You have the white paint, the black accents, the tow hooks, the ground effects. Instead of Super Duty, that should say Super Cool. It really is a wonderful RV that can take you a number of places other motorhomes simply can't go. It is the 2026 Omni Trail X32, and you should build your own right now at thormotorcoach.com.